Hi guys, good morning. This is Dan. Welcome to Engelgeist. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. And for those of you that subscribe to the Patreon page, thank you so very much. I greatly appreciate your support. Anybody interested in supporting the channel in that way, you can get a monthly subscription via patreon.com. You get the daily forecast over there a day early. You also get different readings that are available only over there each month. Depending on the level of subscription service that you choose. If you have any questions about that or a private reading, feel free to email me at the Facebook business page. If you're watching this on the YouTube channel, please hit the thumbs up button or the subscribe button, or both. And also follow me on the Facebook business page and vice versa. If you happen to be seeing this on Facebook, please go over and subscribe to the YouTube channel. This is a broad spectrum reading for the greater collective. Therefore, it is intended for everyone who may see it at whatever point in time they see it. It's originally set for the date of Thursday, December 24th, building upon the cards that we've seen this week previous, but it's also a message that is timeless because it is for the highest good of the greater collective. Therefore, when you're seeing it is when you're supposed to see it. I trust in that. If this doesn't make sense or doesn't apply to your life, that's completely fine. It doesn't mean anything's wrong. You just might be working on something different. If it does apply and you do decide where it fits in your life, know that any personal decisions you make in your life, in your day-to-day life, are your responsibility. Always trust your own intuition and intelligence first and foremost over anything I may say, and never take anything I say over the suggestions or advice of a professional in their field, like a doctor, a therapist, or a lawyer. Always listen to them first and foremost. Use my readings to help support what you may already know or already have feelings towards, and use them to your highest good, okay? So let's get into this and see what's going on for the 24th. There might be some noise that comes up during this broadcast. I'm sorry, but there's just some work being done to my roof. So bear with me, they're being quiet right now, so I'm trying to get this shot as quick as possible. So let's see, what do we need to know today? Okay, so we have the Two of Pentacles, which is all about earth energy. Pentacles being earth energy, which would be about grounding. Twos are about relationships to either the self or maybe to another person. A Two of Pentacles can also be very much about getting things into balance materially, right? Maybe setting our day-to-day world into a space of feeling in control again. We've been having a lot of, what is this? I'm not sure what's going on here. All right, we've been having a lot of sort of emotional cards with all of the swords, a lot of mind and thought stuff, and I think that hopefully this Two of Pentacles speaks to the idea, the feeling that I get from it is it speaks to the idea that maybe from all of the anguish or the struggle that we've been having in the early part of the week, we're starting to depart away from that. We do have the Seven of Cups underneath this Two of Pentacles, so it might be where we're going in and out of feeling emotional confusion into sort of a more balanced state. And I like this because as we head into the weekend, which we would be hitting that energy right around now, is that Justice card. And Justice is major arcana, right? So she's bringing in some sort of truth, some sort of awareness, certainly a sense of balance on a much larger scale. This Two of Pentacles speaks to the idea of, okay, guys, get grounded, get our shit together, get ourselves into perspective. Everything's going to work out. Sorry, they're starting to bang again. Everything's going to work out in the end is the feeling that I get from this. And as long as we maintain sort of that focus that we saw, that idea of clarity, those are some of the stones that we saw earlier in the week. As we keep our focus and we keep our clarity about ourselves, we're going to get ourselves through this week without any problems. We're going to get ourselves to that understanding or that awareness of whatever justice brings to us, whatever sort of intelligence, corrections, or whatever she may bring. We need to be in acceptance of it. This Two of Pentacles speaks to me about the fact that we are getting prepared for that. We're sort of settling everything, bringing everything into like a more stable perspective, practical even, and preparing ourselves for it. There's also a calmness with the blue of this card, I feel like, which I like. There's a certainty to it in a way, an intelligence to it. It's not like a more vibrant red or anything that indicates agitation or aggravation or anything like that. To me, there's a cool, calm, collected feel here. And I think that we're looking to the future and we're ready for bringing ourselves into a state of balance so that we can kind of move forward in that state of balance, productivity, all of that sort of stuff, and being practical. There's just definitely a sense of practicality to this that I like. So let's see what the Song of My Heart has to say. I'm sorry, I'm just moving rather quickly. I adapt and thrive. We've seen her twice this week, I think, right? Did we not see her? Where did we see her? Yeah, we saw her on Sunday. So it says, Emerald Lake shine on top of the barren Tongai-Riro crossing, and I too overcome any adversity. So when we see this Two of Pentacles coming into play, it speaks to the idea of bringing ourselves to a state of believing in what we know to be true in our own selves, deepening our relationship to the self, what we can accomplish, and how we can go about accomplishing it in a practical, steady manner. The I adapt and thrive is just about that, adapting and thriving, letting ourselves sort of sparkle and understand that we're leaving this state of confusion that was left with the Seven of Cups, and we're entering into the state of justice. The justice is going to bring about lessons, either about ourselves or about those around us, situations we've been dealing in, whatever, that's going to correct themselves. Justice always brings about a course correction that we need in a very profound way. So I kind of feel like with this Two of Pentacles being sort of like the messenger of justice coming in, I feel like he's sort of setting the stage or smoothing out the path for justice to walk in this week and adjust whatever wrongs or inaccuracies or whatever is going on in our space that we're either unaware of or that we need to have fixed so that we can move forward. The I adapt and thrive speaks to the idea that we will adapt and we will thrive no matter what the truth is that comes with justice. Let's look to the grounding stone and see what the grounding stone has to say for us today. Okay, and we have on obsidian, which is a negativity. It wards off negativity, right? It's a very strong stone. Is remember. So I think we can understand what I get from this remember is sort of not living in the past, right? But if we sort of remember who we are, what we've been through, what we've accomplished, and look at it through the eyes or the practicality of this Two of Pentacles, that also enables us the ability to adapt and thrive, right? No matter what happens. And there's a sort of security. Sorry, they're starting back up again, guys, so I'm going to have to wrap this up. But there's a sense of security within this. Remembering who we are and what we're capable of is key, right? Not going back into like sort of the stories, because that's some of the confusion that we saw in all of that swords energy that we were seeing in the cards this week. We may have been stuck in a little bit of a belief system of who we are and what we deserve that might have been incorrect. And I feel like we are sort of changing that, shifting that, and the shift is beginning to take place not only in our mental realm and in our through the swords that we were looking at throughout this week, but also in this remember that would have to do with the mental realm, that air energy we've been looking at, but also it's starting to take place and balance itself within our material physical reality in our day-to-day world. Right? And from that, we're also able to adapt and thrive. Remember that the stone underneath all of this is that idea of promise. So, what is out there and available to us is bigger than we probably already understand or realize, and we need to dwell in that. The opportunities that come with the idea of promise or the promise of something better, bigger, more in tune to us or in line with us, go after that, seek that out, pursue that, stay balanced in that pursuit. And that's kind of the message that I get today. We are going to be fine. We will adapt and we will thrive. We need to believe that, even if we're dealing with things that aren't necessarily the easiest of situations right now, right? We've come through a really hard year. We've done really well. Let's remember that, right? We've dealt with some unprecedented history-making times, not only individually, but also as a collective. So we really are sort of making history in a way, whether we realize it or not. And we're still here to talk about it, guys. So we should be proud of that fact too, okay? We all will be going into Christmas soon, so tune in tomorrow to see what that has to say for us. And be prepared for this Justice card. She's going to bring with her some sort of, freedom, awareness, understanding, and sometimes, it might be painful, but not for everybody. It won't have to be for everyone, okay? So keep that in mind, and I look forward to seeing what she brings to us as maybe a gift for this Christmas season and the end of this year. Please hit the subscribe button and the like button, the thumbs up button. If you appreciated the reading, I'd greatly appreciate that. And I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow, okay? Have a great day, and I will see you soon. All right, take care. Bye-bye.